If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Connolly Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Pisces, now onto your reading for May 2017. First card you have that shows up here in your reading today, Pisces, is the Wheel of Fortune. And this can mean the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. I don't read the cards upside down. My guides will tell me if anything's negative. So it can also mean the ups and downs of karma. This can mean the planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you conspiring to help work together to bring you karmic good fortune. I feel like Pisces are going through a series of rebirth, regeneration, and newness that comes up here. I feel like many of you Pisces don't like the feeling of like if you're being pushed out of something or put off to the side or way out in left field. I feel you want to be more integrated or into the center of things and wanting to be, like, I don't know that I want to say the center of attention, but you want to feel more continuity among your public or with your friends and family, whatever your public is to you. I feel like you want to be in the center of things in the month of May. Some of you Pisces may be working very hard and diligently to find new employment if you're not happy with your current position or if you've been out of work. You may also be getting involved in new startups, new projects, or if there's a new business that's starting up from the ground up, you may be getting in on that. But getting involved in new beginnings and new startups comes up here, and it feels like there's other people involved, like this could be group endeavors, it could be relation to work, it could also be if you want to start your own project or plan of renovations in your house, or something you're doing. But I get there are some new startups and new beginnings also circle around you in May, Pisces. I feel in some ways you've forgotten how to live or forgotten how to live and let live. But I get also you having the feeling of wanting rebirth and regeneration and new life to be breathed into your life. Like you want new life to happen for you. New exciting times, new endeavors, new career opportunities, new romance, or just a rebirth of the things that are already happening. Like, like filling up a bicycle tire with air. That's what I'm seeing. Like, not that your tire is completely flat. It's just like you want to fill the tires up with some new air so that bicycle can speed you on down the road towards newness. That's what I feel is important to you in May. New beginnings, rebirth, and breathing new life into your existing life. You may have some complications arise when there's other people's money involved, if someone's lent you any money, or if you're tied up with somebody else in a business venture or a job, or in some way, and that it's other people's money, could even be through an inheritance. Wherever other people's money comes into it may be a little complicated for you in the month of May. The next card you have here is Justice. This could be a legal situation dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers, the court systems, judges, lawsuits, divorce settlements. It could also be in your life if there's been some area or situation that has felt unjust or unfair. Now maybe you will experience some kind of justice in your life. I get a new operation is going to flow to you or flow from you like melted butter. Something that's going to happen in your life is going to have a lot of smooth, easy flow to it. If you start a new job or a new project or any kind of new endeavor, I do feel like it's going to go quite smoothly and easy for you, Pisces. I'm not feeling like you're going to struggle. I feel like you're going to be like, wow, this is easy going, or it's easy money, or it's an easy job, or like something easy is happening here for you in May. You may be feeling in your life like there's some people around you that don't want to do things the right way. And you may be in a position where you have to be the voice of reason, or the sounding board, or the person that steps up to the plate and says, hey, you're not following the rules, or you're not following the protocols, or you're not doing things in the right way or right manner. You may be the a voice of reason for some people here in May. You may be looking at other people's money in May, and how they've spent their money may be bothering you. So, like, maybe your parents spend a lot of money on some big expenditure, and you're like, why did you just spend all your money on that boat, or that really expensive trip, or that really overpriced renovations to your house you didn't really need? You could be not approving of the way your children are spending their money. Maybe they're going out and buying all kinds of clothes and stuff that they don't really need, and you're not approving of that. Could even be bosses. But I see you looking around at how some people that you are involved with, either through love, family, or work, that you're not really approving of the way they've spent their money. So again, the issues of other people's money comes up here for you. This is the second time in this reading. But to me, it feels like you're like being the justice here. You're the one looking at it like, I'm not approving of this. I feel like you are going to feel like somebody is wasting their money or their resources or spending money frivolously. And it may not make sense to you right now when you hear this reading, but by the end of the month, or when you get into the end of June, if you turn back and listen to this, I feel it is going to make sense to you, because you're going to feel like, man, she was right. I was totally disapproving of the way somebody spent their money. And as I always say, Pisces, if these messages aren't making sense to you so far, please watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because your messages may be coming to you there. Also, keep in mind, these predictions take a while to come out. You're not all born on the same day. Sometimes the things I say now will come out for you next year this time, or in a couple months from now. Or you may have already experienced it. I get emails about that all the time. So don't be too quick to say if it's not making sense to you. It may make sense to you at a later date. The next card you have here in the reading is the Page of Cups. This could also be you. This is a water sign person, either being a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. That could be their sun sign, their rising sign, or the moon sign. They could have the personality traits right now like the Page of Cups. Pages can be children. They can be adults. Also, if it's just bringing in a message for you, it would be about love or emotions, because that's what cups symbolize. I feel like you're going to have a lot of things that are going to happen for you very swiftly. You may be getting carried away, getting caught up in the tides of change over the course of the next 4 or 5 months. May not happen right now. In May, this could be the starting point of it. But I see like a lot of things changing for you or happening quickly. And as you move forward, especially once you get out of May or towards the end of May, and then moving forward in like a 4 to 5 month time period, I feel like Pisces are going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm like caught up in this situation that's really rolling along and it's moving really fast. That could be in so many different areas. I'm not sure what area it is for you that you're going to be feeling that way. I do feel in the month of May, you're going to be seeking out a lot of knowledge and information and intel about things. So I feel like May is a month where you're going to be asking a lot of questions, maybe researching things online on the internet or in books, or picking other people's brains about insight and information. Like, I see you doing a lot of information gathering. Could even be for a job that you're already in. Maybe you have clients or some accounts or some business that's coming up that you're not really 100% certain of, so you need to gather more insight and information about them, about the company or about the people you're going to be dealing with. So that could be why you're doing research, getting insights, gathering information. I see you doing that strongly in May. I do see some of you Pisces coming up with an idea that's going to streamline productions in either your own business or communications that you have to do with other people. Maybe you have to email people for your work or business, or there could be some kind of systems or programs that you do at work, and you may have come up with some method to like cut through the nonsense. Like, maybe there's been too many steps and you're like, you know what, we can eliminate this step and that step. Whatever you're doing, Pisces, in May, I see you focusing on streamlining things, especially if it has to do with production of any kind or communications or both. If there's something you have a habit of doing too much of in May, like maybe you've had a habit recently of eating too much candy or sugar or chocolate, or because I pick up sugar, so it even could be drinking because there's alcohol, sugar is an alcohol, or maybe you drink too much soda or you drink too much juice that has sugar in it. I don't know. I really feel like sugar is related, but it could be other things as well. I feel that I feel like you've gone overboard about it in the past or recently, and I feel like you're going to be cutting it down or stepping away from it or paring it down in some way. The next card you have is the Queen of Wands, and this is a fire sign female, either a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, moon sign, or could be a female with the personality traits of the Queen of Wands. It also could be a male. This is a general reading, so and even in private readings, I'm not going to lie to you, I've seen men come up as queens and women come up as kings even in private readings. But it does happen, so it could be a male. You may feel like your relationship with this Queen of Wands is changing, or it may feel challenging to you in May. You may have a hard time communicating with them in May. There could be some kind of communication breakdown with this Queen of Wands. It could be happening like a disconnect or a communication breakdown. You might not be really sure where they're coming from, what points they're trying to make, or what they're all about. They may seem like they've changed to you, or it could possibly be seeming confusing to you in some regard in the month of May. I feel you have feelings for this person. You like them. You could be in a relationship with them, or this could be a relative or a friend. But you do have feelings for them. You do like them, that's for sure. But I feel like you're questioning like their motives or where they're coming from. I don't feel like you fully understand their perspective or point of view in May. I feel like they have some kind of opportunity or some new business venture or something that they're doing or working on in May, or it's starting to come up in May. And I see you looking at them like you may be in question of what they're going for, what they're going after, or you may not be 100% sold on if they've taken on a new job or started a new business or started some endeavor and they have to travel to do it, because this Queen of Wands may have to travel, or it brings up some kind of change that's going to change a pattern of what they're doing. Because I get distance. Like, I feel this Queen of Wands is going to have some kind of distance, and you may be like, why is this Queen of Wands doing this? Like, Do they really need to do this? Is it really beneficial and helpful? Is it taking on too much responsibility? Are they getting any financial gain or benefit from it? Like, you've got questions about why this Queen of Wands is making the decisions to do whatever they're doing. And again, I'm going to repeat myself. I do feel that the Queen of Wands has some kind of new business venture or new job calling that is changing something that they would normally be doing. And again, it could be provoking travel for them, or they have to go at a great distance for some reason. And I feel your mind is a little betwixt, befuddled, and boggled by their decision to do that. So you do care about this Queen of Wands in some manner. They could be your mother, your sister, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They could be a love partner for you. It could be many options here, but you do seem to care about why something's changing with them. The last card you have here in the reading is the Star, and the Star is a card to me that indicates spiritual blessings, you receiving spiritual blessings or some answered prayer or wish. I feel you have a keen sense of what's going on in May. I feel like your intuition and your mind is crystalline clear. You're very clear about communication, especially coming to you from your spirit guides. Your intuition is spot on. I do feel you're paying attention to it and listening to it, and you see things with ultimately clear eyes and have a tremendous clarity in May. I also see you thinking about maybe wanting to change things up and do some things differently, maybe how you present yourself. Could be how you talk to other people. Maybe if you're like a wallflower and you're not a social butterfly, you may be thinking like, I got to figure out a way to make new associates, make new friends, make new contacts, and thinking of ways to improve that. I see some of you thinking about, like, you may change your hair. You may dye it a different color. You may get some kind of piercing that you didn't have before, or some tattoo possibly even. But I see you making some changes with estimation in your mind. You have estimated values of why you're doing it. I feel for many of you Pisces, employment opportunities abound. And I feel that you will be in a juxtaposition to get a new job or to get some new offer or new deal. It doesn't feel so much to me like a promotion. It doesn't feel so much to me like a raise and stepping up the ladder in the job you're already in. Although it could be that for some of you. But for many of you, it feels like a new job opportunity, or some new option that is in relation to work, employment, or some kind of business endeavor. I see that for many of the Pisces in May, especially towards the end of the month, like between the 25th and the 31st, especially around the 25th and 27th comes up strongly. If you hear anybody saying anything negative about you, don't pay any mind to the gossipers and naysayers or anybody that wants to say anything to you that tears you down or lowers your self-esteem, because you may have some people that are doing that, but it's actually not really because of you. It's really a reflection of the inadequacies and issues that they carry about their self-esteem in themselves. And so they may project it outwardly and act like they're being critical of you. Don't pay it any mind, Pisces, because it's just something that's transitory. It's not going to stick, and it's not really going to mean anything to you. It's like a bunch of hot air. So just be forewarned that you may have somebody that like wants to rain on your parade or say something negative. Let it roll off your back. It's something in passing, and it really does not have anything to do with you. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I certainly hope it made sense. Thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post my videos here on YouTube. And Pisces, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get additional messages from my spirit guides for you for the month of May 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the description box in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for May 2017 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu and going to page 9, and there you will see the heading for the psychic crystal readings for May 2017. You just click on your sign and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in getting the Sacred Geometry Oracle card readings that I posted last month to Vimeo for the year of 2017, which are 4 cards that mainly are focusing on some spiritual messages, but there are some predictions there as well for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access them on my videos on my website of theluckymermaid.com. I'm not sure if they're on page 8 or 9. They're on either one or the other. You just click on your sign under that heading and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. I wish you a marvelous month of May, Pisces, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.